Hi, I'm Rory from Fairbros and I want to give you my book review on How to Wreck Your Business by Stuart Mason. This is a very funny book, it's filled with lots of humour. So the title, How to Wreck Your Business, is about this guy called Stuart who ran a successful business which very sadly failed. So he's sharing his lessons that he's learned from that experience on how you can actually not wreck your business, and you can learn from his mistakes to save you making them in the future. So it's a great book, very informative, and it's got a lot of great stories in it and lots of great humour. Now, it's based on 8 main lessons that Stuart talks about, and these are things that you can do in your business to make sure you can help it survive and get the most out of it. Lesson 1 is planning. Make sure you plan where you want your business to be in 90 days, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Make sure you've got a vision and a mission so you know where you're going, and that'll help you get there. Lesson 2 talks about the dangers of discounting. This is some good food for thought on discounting. So a 10% discount, which is nothing, on a 25% margin means you need to sell 67% more just to stand still. So a 10% discount is nothing. However, if you put that discount on, you need to sell 67% more just to break even and get to the same place where you'd be if you were selling with no discount on your 25% margin. So make sure you really think about your discounts. Sometimes you need to do them, sometimes you can do them, they're great, but just be wise about how you're actually doing them. Lesson 3, know your numbers. Make sure you're aware of how much you're making off each item, what the profitability is in the business, what your turnover is. Make sure you actually know what's going on, so if any surprises come up, you can deal with them best and not just have to stick your head in the sand and pretend it's not there. Lesson 4, look after your team and train them well. Your team are what can help you achieve greatness in business. You can't do everything on your own. If you want to have a massive business, you can't be a one-man band doing that. You have to use your team, utilize them, trust them, and train them well so they can help you create the best business possible. Lesson 5, get great systems and use them. You need to put systems in place. Again, this reflects with your team as well. They need to have systems to follow and work through. If you've got a system in your business, it's then easy to follow, easier to run, and makes the whole thing better. Lesson 6, don't waste your time on jobs your employees could do. What that means is, there's no point you doing things that your employees can be doing. You should be doing what is your value and your worth as a business owner. You need to make sure you're working on the business and not inside the business. Now great, if you like serving customers, you like making calls, you can still do those things, but make sure you're not wasting your time doing jobs that aren't necessary for you. If you can pay someone to do that same job, get them doing it. That frees up your time so you can spend it in more valuable areas working on the business to grow it. Lesson 7, learn. This is a great quote that I've heard multiple times and I do really enjoy. You need to learn more if you want to earn more. The more time you invest in yourself to learn and become a better version of yourself, the more possibilities you'll have to earn. And that's not even just financially, that can be earning better relationships with your family, better relationships with your friends, do more experiences. There's so much things out there that you can achieve just if you learn some more. And lesson 8, it's up to you, it's your responsibility. You need to take accountability and understand that it's up to you how that business runs and where it's going. You need to make sure you're taking it on the chin, taking the losses, taking the wins, and making it happen. It's up to you. So this is a really good book. I really enjoyed it. It's got a lot of humour in it, and I did burst out laughing quite a lot of times, a lot of funny stories, and it's explained in a way that the stories sort of give you a bit of background, and then the lesson comes in after. It's just really interesting. I'd recommend it to anyone. Just have a wee read through, and it gives you some tips and hints on your business of how you can improve it. Definitely recommend it. Cheers.